What is up, everybody? This is Eric, the one and only Bear Collector, and today I am doing my January 2022 video game haul. And man, did I get a whole bunch of things, a lot of different things here and there throughout the month. Definitely a lot of games and a lot of things, but all in all, I'll try to go through it as fast as I can, so I won't make this video as long. But anyways, like always, let's begin with the digital downloads, and boy did I get a bunch of them. And let me go ahead and get that started for you guys here. Give me 1 second. Okay, first game that I got is Football Game for the Nintendo Switch as a downloadable content. This is like a story-driven mystery game based on the 1980s. This is a game I've been trying to get for a really long time, but all in all, I finally got it because a lot of these games went on sale. Another game that I got was Thunderpaw. I believe this one is a 2D side-scrolling platformer. A lot of these are going to be 2D side-scrollers that I got. So yeah. Next one, I bought a couple of these because they went on sale. Joe and Mac Returns. This is based on the arcade style of games from Data East. Also got Grisland. Another 2D side-scrolling platformer puzzler. Western 1849 Reloaded. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a best focus there. And that one is more of a Western, I think it's a rail shooter style game, so it looks pretty good. A very interesting Metroidvania, Finding Teddy 2, the Deluxe Edition. Now, this game, originally Finding Teddy, I tried to research where part 1 was at. And this one came out in the computer a long time ago in the PC. So they made part 2, they brought it out to the consoles, or the Nintendo Switch, at least as far as I know. Next one is The Aquatic Adventures of the Last Human. This one looks very interesting. It's like an adventure exploration game where I guess a lot of the earth is submerged in water, or he's in a different planet. I forgot the story. But this one really caught my eye for a while, and I finally received it. Another horror based adventure game, Red Bow. This one seems interesting as well. Another platformer, Trash Quest. I don't know, this one's like a mini Metroidvania, but it's definitely a platformer, but it looks pretty fun. Read 2. This is actually another platformer. Part 1, I don't know if it came out in a different console, but I know that this one, I've been having my eye on it for the Xbox One, but I got it for the Switch. Another platformer, Woodcutter. This one looks like it could be a Metroidvania, but it's definitely a 2D side-scrolling platformer. Mana Spark. Gosh, I forgot about this one. I think this one's an adventure game. I don't know if it's a platformer. I forgot, to be honest with you guys. But this one right here, Riddle Corpses EX. This is like a shooter. I think it's a twin-stick shooter, and it looked pretty interesting. So yeah. Ageless is another 2D side-scrolling platformer, almost similar to like a Metroidvania, I believe. Doug Hates His Job. Now this one is one that really caught my eye. It's an adventure game where this guy just kind of like quit his job and kind of said screw you to his boss, and he gets into these all sort of mishaps. This one's another one that it's on my bucket list to play, as well as this one, Love. This is an interesting puzzler where you kind of like alter the lives of people that live in this one apartment building, and it kind of shifts like around like a cube. This one really caught my eye. Another adventure game. This one's more like an overhead adventure game. It's called Figment. Looked interesting. Another arcade beat 'em up based on the Data East games. Night Slashers, really fun. This one, me and my kid had a lot of fun. This is it's called Crazy Trucks. This is like a 4x4 monster truck game. Pretty, not that great, but it's fun, you know. And this one's for my kid too. Nom Run, those runner games that you find. This is more of my kid's style of game. Another interesting one, Rainswept. This one is another one that's on my bucket list to play. You basically play a detective who's down on his luck investigating like a murder case, but at the same time you got to deal with your own issues or your own stuff going on in your personal life. Very interesting game. This is another puzzler, kind of similar to like Boxel or Adventures of Lolo. Not quite Adventures of Lolo, but more like Boxel. Nyakamon Adventures, got this one for my kid. Pretty simplistic game, I already beat it. This one, Reactor X. I don't know, this one's a action platformer 2D side scroller. It went on sale for a couple of cents, so I bought it, but it's a game that I was kind of looking into. But yeah, and then this next one, another game that caught my eye, 911 Operator. Now this one's interesting because you play a 911 operator dealing with different, dispatching different like police, fire, or whatever. And a lot of the voice acting and a lot of the cases are based on real stories. So this one was very interesting for me. Next one, Peepoo Bobble Quest. It's another platformer. Got it for my kid. Looked pretty interesting. Looks pretty fun. Super Magbot. This is another platformer action game. Looked pretty interesting as well. Now these I already got. This one, Swordbreaker the game. This is like one of those like it's a novel. It's a graphic novel adventure. Very similar to the ones where you choose a page. You know, back in the days where they have those books that you flip to a certain page, you make a decision, you go to a certain page, and then you'll see what your fate is, or if you continue the story. That's similar to that. Another platformer that looks very similar to, I would say, I don't think it's a Metroidvania, but Rift Adventure. Really interesting as well. And then finally, my son, Stickman Far East Battle. This is one of those battle games where you're kind of throwing like arrows to certain enemies and you're trying to kill as many enemies as you can. But anyways, those are my Nintendo Switch games downloads that I got throughout the month. Now, let me take a swing at my water because I just said a lot. And the next batch of games, I got a lot of different style of games. Excuse me, a lot of different things, a lot of interesting stuff. But let's begin because there's a lot going on. So, first things first, for the Switch, got myself Scott Pilgrim versus the World, the game complete edition. This one, got it for a really cheap price. They sell it at Best Buy, but I got it online a little bit cheaper. And this is a game that I've been wanting to play. I actually downloaded the PS3 back in the days. It came out on the PS3, and it was one of those games that it came out and then they discontinued it on the PlayStation Network, but they remade it. It's a beat 'em up, and this is one that I can't wait to play. I was disappointed with the movie Scott Pilgrim when I saw it. It wasn't that bad, but I don't, you know, I was disappointed. But in all cases, you know, hopefully the game doesn't disappoint. Now, continuing with my Wii U collection, I'm almost there to collect every single North American release Wii U game, and I have several that are gonna be up and coming. And then I got Rabbids Land for the Wii U part of the collection. Got it complete for a really decent price. But yes, I'm carrying on with that collection of the Wii U games. Genesis game that I got, Ernest Evans. There's something special about this company, Renovation. I like a lot of their games, but this was one that I knew about, but I never played it. Apparently, this is part 2 to the game from the Genesis, El Viento, or El Viento. I played El Viento, and that one's pretty interesting and fun. This is like the sequel to it, and I believe they made one for the Sega CD as well. I wasn't too as happy as I was with this one, thinking it was gonna be that good. It very reminds me of the controls like Castlevania, but very wimpy-ish. Like the character just wiggles around in the screen. But it's not a bad game. But it was fun while I played it. Next, now this set of games I bought. I went to the flea market. The only time I went to the flea market this month, and boy, I went on a Friday, and man, I got a bunch of stuff. You know, all these games, I kid you not, I got them for less than $5. First one for the SNES Uni Racers. This is a game that I've been very curious to play. Never played it, heard a lot about, but I got it, you know, for really cheap, and I was really happy to get this one. Next one that I got Shanghai Dragon's Eye. I like these type of games. I like Mahjong games. Got it for really cheap. Now these, I got a PS4 game, and this is one I was gonna get a few months back for more money, but I found it for $5, and that is Knack for the PS4. Excuse me. I know that there's a part 2 for this game, and I was gonna get it as part of a deal back a few months back at GameStop, but they were going for like $17. So good thing I waited, because part 1 I got it for a couple of bucks, less than $5. And I gotta say that this is a game I've been wanting to play too. Next game, another PS4 game that I was so surprised to get, because when I researched it, this one goes for a lot of money online, and that's Mutant Mud Super Challenge for the PS4. I didn't realize that this is a limited run game when I bought it until I got home and I saw it, and yeah, it's brand new, not open, and this is one of those games that they were selling from limited run. And I can't believe this is my very first PS4 game that I have limited run. I don't really collect those type of games, like from super rare games, limited run games and whatnot. Usually I collect those for the Switch. Now these I got for $1. Bases Loaded 2 second season. Pretty interesting and fun game that I used to own back. I believe I owned it, or I owned part 1, but they're fun games. Double Dribble, got it for $1. Then now this set of games I got at this stand for less than $5, and this is RC Pro-Am for the NES. Pretty cool. I don't know what that is. Somebody's writing. Then I bought this one. This is a game I was looking for a long time ago. Powerpuff Girls Chemical Extraction. I believe it's kind of like a sort of a beat 'em up game. But I got it complete for less than $5. So this one was really good. It doesn't go for that much money, but you know, I used to like the cartoons when they used to come out back in the days and all that. And I have several for the Game Boy that I haven't played yet, and this is a series that I wanna on my bucket list to play. Now another game, I was gonna buy this one for more than $10, but then I knew that this game wasn't worth, for sale for that much, and that's Sonic, the original Sonic. I'm trying to collect all the Sonic games for the Genesis, and I got it for a couple of dollars, and I'm glad I waited, because I was gonna buy this one for more than $9, $10. Another Super Nintendo game that's been caught my eye several times before in the past, and that's Tetris 2. Got it for the same price, for less than that much. This one was a little bit more expensive. I know I didn't pay less than $10, but about, a little bit over $5. But the label's messed up, but it is the game, is Galaga. And interestingly enough, you guys are gonna see later in the video something about this game that I didn't remember until after I got home. But this is, based on the popular arcade Atari game Galaga, so not bad. Another game that caught my eye that I was laughing. Got it for a couple of bucks. Chicken Blaster for the Wii. Basically, this is one of those games. I have that peripheral, the gun, and I'm trying to get a lot of these rail gun games for the Wii. And yeah, this is one of them. And then finally, I got this one for like $3. Kobe Bryant and NBA Court. Can't even read courtside. Yeah, NBA Courtside for the N64. Another, I'm collecting, this is another system I'm collecting all the games for, N64, so I'm trying to get as many as I can. Now, the next ones, moving right along, I got another game for the Wii U, Call of Duty Ghosts, to add to the collection of Wii U games that I need to collect in order to get all of them. This one I saw it for really cheap because of the label, and I noticed that it's a blockbuster game, and that is Last Action Hero for the SNES. This is a game that I've heard a lot about, but I've never played, and I've always wanted to play, not even emulated it. So I'm gonna check this one out. Now this one I bought online, because this is a game I've been wanting to get, and I'm glad that I waited, because before it was going for a lot more money. Now it's going for much less, and this is Hero Land, the Knowable Edition for the Switch, and it comes with all of this stuff right here. I guess this is like one of those strategy battle games, but it looks interesting, you know, and you know, to have a collector's edition, you know, not bad. And I didn't get it for a lot, you know. And this one I did get it for a little bit more. And this is something that I'm collecting to get these games of the series. And that's Bubble Bobble 4 Friends. The Baron is back. Really interesting game, you know, that I want to try to play. I love Bubble Bobble, you know, and there's a lot to say about this series. You know, I would definitely to be talking about this series soon. So yeah. Now this is a Dreamcast game. I was gonna get it for I believe they remade it for other systems, but I wanted to get it for the original Dreamcast, and that game is Shenmue. Now I got all discs. I got it for a really good price. I won a bid. No one was bidding on it, despite not having the booklet or anything. It came complete with all the discs and in really good shape. So Shenmue, this is a series that I've been wanting to play forever, and I know that they remade it for a lot of other consoles. So yeah, but I finally got it. Another game to add to the Wii U collection, Wheel of Fortune for the Wii U. This is a game that it actually went cheaper. This game is going for more money right now, and I actually got it for a cheaper price. Unfortunately, that I've seen that game go for about $40, but this time around I got it for less, so that was good. Another for the Wii U collection, Watchdogs for the Wii U. This is a game that I've been interested in playing. That looks very interesting. But yeah, definitely got this one for the Wii U. Another one, and the verge of Wheel of Fortune. I got Jeopardy for the Wii U. Another game that's going kind of higher up in price, but I got it for cheaper. And yeah, you know, I'm glad that I got that one. Those are games that I kind of, you know, I get a little fond of and interested in. Now, the next couple of games I bought separate, but I got them especially because my son is wanting to play all the Pokemon games. I got Pokemon Stadium and Pokemon Snap for the Nintendo 64. These two games, I got them for a decent price. Can't complain, you know. But my son got really excited when he saw these. But definitely, now I need Pokemon Stadium 2, and then I'll have all the Pokemon games on the N64. But anyways, moving right along, another Dreamcast game that I got, Worms Armageddon. I got it for a really decent price. This is another game that I've been very interested in playing. I've been seeing it around a lot for different consoles, but this is the one that I want to try out for the Dreamcast. Got it for really cheap. Didn't pay a lot for it, so yeah. Can't wait to play that one. Another one for the Wii U collection, Darksider Swarm Master Edition. Got it for the Wii U. Can't say much about it, but I think my girlfriend's brother explained to me that this is, you play death, or you are death in this game. So when he told me more like the story of what it was, it caught my eye even more. Now this, I went to my local secondhand store twice this month. Have forgotten. I thought I only went once, but I went twice, and I got really cool stuff. The first haul around, I got Fight Night Round 3 for the Xbox 360. I believe, yeah, this is a boxing game, and you know, I like boxing games like Punch Out and all that. This one looked very interesting, and you know, paid half off for that one, unlike the other ones that I'll show you in a little bit. But yeah, the next one that I got was Herbs. Sims in the City. Got this one on sale for 50 cents, actually complete in good shape for the Xbox. And you know, I like Sim City. I've always liked that series of games. Another one that I got on sale finally was Cabela's Big Game Hunter 2010 for the Wii. Another light gun game. You know, this is something I will not show my kid, killing animals, but hey, you know, I won't show my kid, but I was brought up with a lot of people who did a lot of hunting and all that back in the days, you know, when I was younger. So, anyways, another one for the Wii U, Darksiders 2. Part 2. So I got both of them now for the collection. So yes, another game that I can't wait to play. And then finally, now my son's birthday was this month, as you guys already know from last week's video. And he got 2 games for his birthday. One is My Singing Monsters Playground. This game is a Mario. This game is basically Mario Party on the Switch, but without the board game. Just play the mini games. This game's a lot of fun, especially with a bunch of people. It's a fun game. So not great, but it's very fun. My son loves it. He loves these little singing monster guys, and he has the actual toys and stuff. So, but it's a very good game for him, and he was like so excited when he saw it because he wanted it. So he finally got it, and it's a fun game. Nonetheless, you guys should give it a shot. And then the other game that he got that he wanted to play was Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Complete. Did I say it right? Yep. Yep, I did. This one is a game that both me and my son are interested in playing. This one's more of a looks like a graphic novel. I don't know. I don't know if it's a graphic novel or has the same fighting games. He's fond of Digimon. So yeah, and then I just found out that this game came out in the Vita too. So both parts. So came out for a lot of different systems. And then finally, like I said, this last weekend, well, more like Friday, I went to my local thrift store and I found some cool games. This one's my girlfriend's because she likes this series. It's Cooking Mama World Kitchen, yeah, for the Wii U. This one is a game that she enjoys a lot, so she says she got it, but it did cost us the regular price. They weren't on sale during the week. The next one I got was Doom for the PS4. Now I was kind of iffy on getting it because when I got it, it's in okay shape. There's a couple of scratches and dents. Looks good by the camera when I show you guys the camera. So yeah, and then another one that I've been wanting to play, Prince of Persia for the PlayStation 3. This is a game that came complete, good shape. Man, I still want to get the NES Prince of Persia, the original one. So I'm aiming to find that one, but I guess they remade them for like more of a hack and slash adventure game, and I got several, so I want to play. That's another set of games on my bucket list. Now, this one particular game, I played the very first one, but this one really caught my eye a while back when I saw it either at GameStop or somewhere else. But I found it at the thrift store and I got it, and that's Infamous Second Son, the limited edition. Came with the whole information and all that. So this game, Infamous, boy oh boy, this was a very fun game that I remember. The original Infamous. I think I want to say there's a Infamous 2. I own Infamous 2, but I never played it or haven't played it yet. I don't know if it's a digital copy. I know I don't have it physical. I think it's a digital copy that I bought, but I haven't gotten a chance to play it yet. And then I believe this is part 3, or I don't know if this is a spin-off, but very, very interested in this game. This is a fun game. And then finally, another game that has been catching my eye for the PS4, Mirror's Edge. I can't even talk. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Now, this particular game, I believe this is part 2, because I remember seeing Mirror's Edge for the, I don't know if it's the Xbox 360. There's a Mirror's Edge, and that's another one that I've been trying to get. So I believe I got part 2 before getting part 1, but very interesting in that. Now, those are all the games. Now, to make it quicker, I forgot to show this when on my December haul, when I said earlier that I bought Galaga for the NES. Well, my girlfriend had gotten me the mini arcade Galaga. And this is something that I am collecting. I'm collecting a lot of mini arcades. I got a nice little collection of mini arcades, and maybe in the near future I am definitely gonna do a video. Got that one, and then another one that I got really interested in, and I love, again, Bubble Bobble, the mini arcade Bubble Bobble. This one, really interested in playing it to see how it plays. Fun game. Bubble Bobble is a favorite of mine, one of my favorites. But yes, and then at the same time, at that day that I went to the thrift store, I found myself in Atari Flashback with the controller, but this is the Flashback 5. Supposedly they say that this is the one that has the most games. However, I was trying to see if I could mod it to see if I could put more games in there, the ones that I like, and I haven't found anything yet, so I'm gonna try to figure it out. I mean, it's an Atari. Didn't pay a lot for it, and has the controllers wireless and all that. So yeah, got that. So anyways, you guys, this has been my January 2022 haul, and if you guys stayed this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. You guys take care. I will be back next time with another video. You guys take care again. Peace out.